One single hint. You think you're up for the challenge?
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a shot. So your one and only hint is that this animal has a shell. Absolutely. So coming on out, we have two of our red-footed tortoises. Now, of course, as I said, I heard turtle as well as tortoise, and both are actually correct. So tortoises are a type of turtle that live on land. So all tortoises are turtles, just not all turtles are tortoises. So because tortoises live on land, a great example of demonstrating this for us. If you look real closely at her, you can see a look at its front claws. Now these claws are very helpful for multiple reasons. First of all, they can help them dig into insect mounds for food. About 90% of the armadillos are excellent at pest control in their environment. Now another good thing about these claws is they can help them dig burrows. Now armadillos you may know her from a different name. She is also known as the lesser anteater. Of course, this does not mean that she is any lesser than other anteaters. It just means that she has a smaller body size. And this is actually very good for her because it helps her live her arboreal lifestyle up in the trees. Along with her small body size, she also has that long prehensile tail to help her while she climbs. Now that tail is very, very strong as any one of her other limbs, and it can help stabilize her as she climbs up those trees, just 1 centimeter large. Now, she has no teeth inside of this small opening, but she does have a 12-inch sticky barbed tongue. Now her favorite food is insects, so she uses those claws that she has
into their backyards. They thought nature would take its course, but it doesn't because tigers are highly adaptable species. They live in both wet and dry climates, and they're omnivores, so they're snacking on absolutely everything. Those characteristics are perfect at being an invasive species. So in Florida, lots of these guys are causing a whole lot of havoc for those local lizard species, outcompeting them for food, nesting sites up in the trees. If anyone's afraid for Wyatt as he handles Daisy, have no fear, because she is a non-venomous snake. She's instead a constrictor. So that means she's going to latch onto her prey, wrap herself really tightly around it, completely immobilizing it, and then she's going to swallow it back whole. But she doesn't look all too hungry, as we did feed her a couple of misbehaving children earlier this morning. That is a joke, children, you are safe, but you knew that. Look at her, she's much too small. Snakes like Daisy only eat as large as the widest body part. So they tend to eat nuts and seeds, fruits and vegetables, even tree bark, which holds a whole bunch of moisture, making sure she stays nice and hydrated on hot days. Now, Dolores impacts her ecosystem simply through eating, here and there, and I don't want to call her out, but she is a messy eater. So as she's climbing around looking for food, she's shaking those trees, causing material to fall to the ground. As she's eating, she's all our wild wonder friends, learning that all animals, no matter their size, can impact their ecosystem. Maybe you can leave this presentation to know how you impact your own environment. As a reminder, there is an elephant keeper talk happening just at the end of the path at the elephant lookout shortly. You won't want to miss it. We're going to bring some of these guys nice up close, so feel free to come on down, ask some questions, take some photos. Thank you so much.
I have a question. What's your question?
¿Tienes una pregunta?
Bravo. No,
Mira cómo come.
Mira, ya tienen una serpiente.
She does have very sharp quills.
¿Vamos desde allá o qué?
Va a venir, yo creo que va a venir.
Ay, toma una foto bonita, este amor de cerveza bonita.
She's a girl.
Her longest size could have been about 8 feet. These guys will grow to 8 feet long. Mainly like rats, mice, and maybe a small bird if the opportunity were to arise.
On the ground.